there, I'm Meg from Core Foundation Studio, and today I have a great bar workout for you. You'll need a ball and a stable surface like a chair or a counter or a bar, and a soft surface for when we go on the floor for abs. Okay, are you ready to have a ball? All right, we're going to start with our feet about a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're going to drop towards our front right foot, tapping that ball, going into a lunge, tapping that ball to your foot or to your knee, it's up to you. Pausing in the middle with a bend, and then lastly, pointing up towards the opposite side. Little bend, coming down to that lunge, little bend, and tap. Down, middle, high. Middle, low, middle, high. We're warming up those legs. We're gonna go a little bit faster after this last one. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. And down, up, up. We are pointing that back foot as we come up nice and tall, keeping our back flat, our shoulders down, our core is engaged. 4 more. Then we're gonna hold up. Last 2. Last one, holding here. We're gonna lift that back leg and slightly bring up those arms together as we lift. Whew. Finding that balance. We're gonna hold up that leg. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, just tiny pulses. 4, 3, 2. Bringing that foot, that back foot forward, bringing the ball around, then tapping it back, bringing that ball to the opposite side. Forward, opposite side. Little core engagement. Making sure that core is nice and warm, as well as those legs. 3, 2. We're going to go back to the middle, tap down on that left side, middle and high. Middle, low, middle, high. 2 more slow, then we'll speed it up, just because we've already got that movement down. Last one, speeding it up. Engaging that core. 4 more, then we hold up. 3, 2. Last one. Bring that leg up and down. Arms go up and down with it. Holding up. 4, 3, 2. Holding up just for 4, 3, 2. And bringing that foot towards that front. Turning your body towards that front. And back. Rotating that core. Get it nice and warm. Challenging that balance on that standing leg. Keeping all 10 toes or all 5 toes on the ground will help. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just tapping that foot side to side as you press that ball out and up, out, and up. We're gonna have that ball go up towards the sky. 4, 3, 2. Last one, now it's coming up. We're gonna add in those legs. Every time the ball goes up over your head, Your leg is gonna come up. 4, 3, 2, and lift that leg. Lift and lift. You got it. Keeping that butt under, not sticking it out. Legs are slightly rotated out. Lifting that ball up. We're gonna quiet those legs. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bringing the ball down and up, down, up, down, up, down. Keeping that butt tucked. Toes are facing towards the corners of the room. Weight is in your heels. Just lifting and lowering. You're gonna hold down. 4, 3, 2, and holding down. Bringing that ball to your chest. Just pushing in. Press, press, press. If you don't have a ball, you can use a yoga block. You can also use a t-shirt. It's up to you. Or just use your imagination. We're gonna lift those heels, starting with that right foot. Right, left. Still squeezing each time those heels come up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding that left heel up, bringing that right heel to join, keeping that balance, squeezing in, and squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, dropping those heels, turning towards your right side, coming into a lunge. We're just gonna lunge and up, lunge, up. So a nice static lunge. Weight is in your heels, lifting and lowering. Equal weight in that front and that back leg. Trying to squeeze that ball as you lift and lower to add some resistance to those arms. Gonna hold down. 4, 3, 2, holding down here. Now we're gonna raise those arms up, holding that lunge down, squeezing that ball up over your head. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one. Bringing that ball around to the back. As you squat, you're gonna squat, bring those arms up just a little bit. Then we're gonna stand and alternate those legs. So lift arms, stand tall. Lift arms, stand tall. Legs are slightly bent. When you come up, trying to get some of those triceps. All right, fun time trying to figure out how to get triceps with a ball for this workout. You've got 4, 3, 2, last one. Switching that back foot. So your left foot was back. So now your right foot is back. Ball is still behind. You're gonna lift that arm up. It's not gonna be very high, but we're still lifting that ball up as we come up tall in our static lunge. Lift and lower. Equal weight in those heels, and trying our best to make sure that we're square, so everything's facing the same direction. Nice and equal. Arms come up as we come up. Gonna hold down. 4, 3, 2, last one, holding down, squeezing that ball. Oh my gosh, squeezing that ball. Woo. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna finish our arms on the ground. So we're gonna put that ball underneath one of your knees. Your option to stay on both knees, you have the option of staying on both knees if you would like. Or, now I'm gonna do my push-ups on my wrist, or on my fist, because I have a wrist injury. Now you can bring that foot up. You're standing one leg that's not on the ball. You can bring it all the way straight, or you can leave it down, it's up to you. But we're gonna come up doing 8 push-ups. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, last one. Holding here, just quickly switching that ball to the other leg. We are going to do push-ups again, but this time our arms are going to be wide. So last time they were close to the body. This time they're much wider. About as wide as your mat. Your ball is still under that knee. Now this is building that core engagement. So bringing that back leg, the straight leg, back, wider than your mat, just a little bit. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. All right, we're gonna end our series, our arm series, putting our ball right between our legs. Now we're gonna end with tricep dips. Now, because of my wrist injury, I'm gonna be doing the modified version. Let me show you what it looks like to have the regular tricep dips. So you're up on your arms, your hands should be nice and flat. Your fingers are facing towards your ankles, and you're just lifting and lowering. And then each time you go down, squeeze that ball. Keep going. Now modified, you're right here on the ground. You're just lifting and lowering. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Getting a quick stretch in. Just gonna bring my arms over. Gonna lower that shoulder away from my ear. Nice stretch. And the other side, we're moving on to the bar. All right, we're going to have our feet parallel facing. We're gonna come out to a side lunge, butt comes out, back is straight, waving that arm, those arms over, coming up to passe, down, up. Engaging that core, option to hold on to that bar, if you would like to. Option to also not use it, it's up to you. Growing tall, like you've got a string, pulling your head nice and up. Foot comes to that knee, if you can get it there. 8 more. 6. Then we're gonna hold up. 3, 2, holding up, grabbing onto that bar, keeping that ball up over your head. Bringing that leg straight out, and in, out, in. Now all that work is coming from that top of the leg, out, and in. Challenging that core to really engage to support that leg. It's not just the leg that's working. Your core is helping to keep it tall. Holding that leg out. 4, 3, 2. Holding it out. We're gonna pulse up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Small bend in that standing leg. 2, 1. Bringing it back in. We're gonna end by bending that standing leg even more. Down and up for 8, 7, 6. Lower those shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Don't lower that leg all the way. Last one. Bring it back to 4th and up to retire. Down, 4th, and up. So your toes are in line with your front heel, and your toes are touching the inside of that knee, if possible. Growing tall, nice and long like a ballerina. Bending both legs. You start to lose out on that ball just a little bit, I'm feeling it. We're gonna come down to a curtsy tap. 4. We're gonna kick our leg out. 2. Last one. Coming down to tap, bringing that leg out. Down to tap, and out. If you're losing your ball, go ahead, set it down. Just for this part, we're gonna use it in just a moment. Tapping that front leg, pardon me. Pointing that foot as it goes out, keeping those hips square. For 4, I'm gonna hold that leg out. 3, 2, hold that leg out, bend it in. We're just gonna circle that ankle. Circling it one way. I'm going towards you. Circle the other way. Now we're gonna grab that ball. 4, 3, 2, last one. Grabbing that ball, sticking it between those legs, right in between, a little bit higher than your knees. And we're gonna do this whole side flat feet. When we go to the other side, we're gonna releve. So we're up with our heels lifted. All right, so we're gonna bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Facing that bar if you would like to. You're also welcome to be right here, but we will want to face that bar eventually. Just bending and straightening. We're here for 4, 3, we're gonna hold down. 2, holding down, we're gonna squeeze those legs together, squeezing those knees. If you feel like you're losing that ball, go ahead and adjust. Feet are parallel, butt is under, spine is tall, shoulders are down, neck is tall, like there's a string. Squeezing those knees, really working those inner thighs. Squeeze, feeling it. That butt is tucked. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, last one, holding that squeeze, hold to it. We're gonna tuck under, so tuck, tuck, That means we're trying to kind of bring our butt forward, through, just straight through. Trying to tuck under. We're basically using those lower abdominal muscles and our butt muscles. We're squeezing that butt as we tuck and bringing it forward. Under, under, under. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Grabbing that ball, sticking it behind that right knee right away, coming out to a fold over stretch. Your arms can be nice and long. However, if you have any back sensitivity, you can always put your arms up on the bar like so. I tend to do both depending on how my back feels. It's okay to readjust your ball. Mine might stall. Our foot is pointed. It's gonna meet that knee and come up. Meet that knee and come up. Now I'm trying to keep equal weight in my hips. So I'm not opening my hip and I'm not sinking into it either. I'm trying to keep both of them nice and square and equal. Same with my arms. My head is between my arms. My ears kind of match up with my head as much as I think that it is. We're gonna hold that. 4, 3, 2, the last one, holding up, pulse up, and up, pointing that foot, pointing those toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, bringing that back, your knee to knee. Now we're gonna raise it to the side and that foot is flexed. Lift and lower to the side. Remember, you can always get closer to that bar or that surface. Standing knee is slightly bent. Standing knee slightly bent. Lift and lower. That ball is right behind that knee. Holding up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Letting release of that ball behind that knee. Bringing that standing leg over for a figure 4 stretch. You stretch a little bit longer. I'm gonna move my bar after I get this cramp out of behind my butt. Whew. All right, switching sides. Going to that left side now. All right. Go ahead and do a figure 4 on that other leg to get it prepared. You can always pause if you need to. Take a longer time to stretch. Definitely feeling a cramp in that standing leg. You know it's gonna hit me later. All right, feet are parallel. Bringing that ball down and up to passe. That side lunge. Really making sure that butt comes out, but we're not overextending or arching our back. Using that ball as a momentum to come back up. Don't let that knee come over that ankle or over those toes. Growing tall as you come up. 8 more. Lowering those shoulders, tightening that core. Pretty sure we have 1 more. 3, 2, last one. Holding on to that bar. We're gonna bring that leg out and in. Relax this shoulder that's up, out, and in. Standing leg is slightly bent. Holding out that leg. 4, 3, 2. Holding that leg out, pulse it up, up, lift, higher. Using that core. Remember, we're engaging that core. Top of the leg is doing the work. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bringing it back in, bending that standing leg right here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Coming into that 4th, or that curtsy. 2, last one. Coming down the 4th, up to retire. Up, up. You can always drop that ball if you need to. Always an option. Lifting and lowering, growing nice and tall. Staying square in that body. Making sure everything is facing the same direction. Your standing leg, those toes are slightly angled. If you didn't move them, that's all right. But try and angle them just a little bit. We're gonna come down to that curtsy tap and kick out that leg. 4, 3, 2. Last one, coming down to tap with that ball. And out, kick out. Tap that ball. And out, option. You can always drop that ball. Trying to stay nice and square with that leg. Pointing that toe as you kick it out. Keeping that leg out. 4, 3, 2. Keeping that leg out, bending out the knee, swirling it up. Like you're mixing some ice cream. Stirring it through peanut butter. Nice and slow and controlled. And reverse that direction. Doesn't really matter as long as you're just going the opposite way that you were before. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, bringing those feet to the ground, about hip distance apart. Ball is a little bit higher than those knees. Now remember I said, this time we're doing it up on with our heels lifted. So we're gonna lift those heels. Just bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. You can always put those heels back down. It's up to you. Lift and lower. Butt is nice and flat, like you're going up and down the wall. Gonna hold down and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding down, I can already feel it. Okay, squeeze and squeeze. Whew. Squeezing that ball as fast as you can, or as slow as you can. It's up to you. Make this workout work for you. Squeezing. I'm gonna face you. You can definitely stay facing your surface. You may also face me. Squeezing, we're gonna hold that squeeze in 4, 3, 2. Holding that squeeze, we're gonna shake our hips right, left. Squeeze. Making sure you're squeezing that ball as you shake those hips. Keeping that butt tucked. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bringing that ball right behind that left leg, coming into that fold over. Remember, arms can be up on that bar if you would like. Gonna bring that knee to my other knee and lift it up. Having that foot lift up, it's nice and pointed. Lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Gonna hold up in 8. Making sure those hips are square. I'm not putting more weight on one leg. Trying to keep both of them equal. 3, 2, hold up, squeeze that leg in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bringing it down to your knee, flexing that foot, lifting it up to the side and down. side, and down. Up and down. Now this is hard to maintain that equalness in those hips, but do your best. I know you can do it. Lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Keeping that equal weight. You've got 4 more, then we hold up. 3, 2, last one, hold up and squeeze in, and in, and in, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bringing that down, immediately heading to the ground. We've got a little bridge series, then we're done with our legs, we move on to abs, and then we get to stretch. Alrighty, having those heels close to that butt, we're just gonna lift, lower. Lift and lower those heels. Our butt. Lifting and lowering that butt. Squeezing that butt at the top. We're not overextending. We're not pushing higher than our body allows because we don't want to injure our lower back or any other body part. Equal weight in those hips. Equal weight in those ankles and those feet. I'm gonna hold up. 4, 3, 2, hold up and squeeze, 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 squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down, bringing those heels a little closer, and then coming up, so lifting up on your heels. This is optional, you don't have to. Lift and lower again. Lift and lower. If you do not want to raise those heels, just repeat what we're doing. Flat feet though. Lift and lower. Squeezing that butt at the top. Your butt isn't actually touching the ground. All 10 toes are on the ground. Equal weight. Holding up in 4, 3, 2, last one, holding up, squeeze that ball, and then we're gonna rock our hips. So moving those hips as you squeeze that ball, just like we did standing up. Shake those hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing onto that ball, bringing those knees in for a quick chest hug. Rocking on your back to loosen everything up. Lowering that head, squeezing those legs in. All right, facing one side. Your right leg will be on top. Your left leg will be on bottom. You're gonna have your elbow underneath your shoulder. Your legs are straight out, and the ball is about, I'd say about a foot in front of your chest. Your arm is not completely straight, and it's not all the way in. It's about a slight bend. We're gonna lift that top leg. We're just gonna bring that top leg in to touch that elbow as close as we can get, and bring it back out. In and out. In, out. In, out. Keeping that bottom leg as straight as possible. Lifting and lowering that leg close to that elbow and back. Trying to keep that balance. You've got 4, 3, 2, last one. Keeping that leg up. We're just gonna lift, crunching that side, tapping that ball to that calf. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bringing that ball between those knees. Coming up for a plank. You can also be on your elbows or stay on your knees the whole time. Coming up to a plank, wrists are under those shoulders. We're gonna come up to down dog, but we're gonna when we come back down for our plank, before we go into our plank, we're gonna come to a bear, and then we'll straighten. Coming up to down dog, lowering to bear, and straighten. Up to down dog, lower to bear, and straighten. 4 more, lower to bear, straighten. 3, straighten. 2 more, straighten. Last one, we're gonna hold that plank. Holding that plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming down, repeating that ball in front of the chest. On the opposite side, coming up on that side. And we're going to have that ball in front of our chest. Lift that leg, bring it in and back. In, in, bringing in close to that elbow and back, slight bend, keeping that bottom leg nice and straight. Hovering that plank, you 4 more, 3, 2, last one, bringing that arm up over your head to tap. Really tightening that side oblique. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on up, sticking that ball right at that lower back. You can always lift up your shirt just a little bit. It should be around the top of your pants. Just creates like a nice little support right there. We're going to have our arms in middle circle, and we're gonna bend back and up. We're gonna bend or go into that ball, and our arms go up. For 8, 7, then we're gonna hold back. 6, 4, 3, really engage that core. 2, holding here, bringing those arms center. We're gonna turn, rotate. Turning each elbow towards that ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Holding in that center, bringing those arms to about your side of your knees. We're just going to lift and lower that right leg up and down, up and down. Keeping that opposite foot nice and planted on the ground. We're gonna hold that leg up. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up. We're gonna bring it down and up, down and up, and up. Keeping that body nice and still. Lifting to that knee, straight as the leg can go. 4, 3, 2. Last one, resting that leg, bringing the opposite leg, bending and straightening, tapping those toes to the ground. You really should start to feel it now. It's really firing up in my abs. You've got this. Relax those shoulders. Engage that core. 4 more, then we hold up. 3, 2, Bring it down and up to that knee. Down and up. Keeping those feet, or keeping that foot pointed. Lift and lower to that knee. This is our last thing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bringing it down. Got one more move for you with that ball. Can you do it? I know you can. All right, bring one leg up. You might need to back up your arms and legs just a little. And the other one as straight as you can go. Tap those toes as you can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Whew. Get rid of that ball. Okay. Coming in for a butterfly stretch. Sitting nice and tall. We're gonna bend over, pushing our elbows as we come down. Slowing down that breath. Bringing those arms out in front of you. Resting that neck, relaxing it. Turning it side to side, shaking it no. Shaking that head yes. Coming on up, bringing those legs out wide. We're gonna bring our right arm up, coming over to our left side. Bringing one arm up over. I try to reverse it for you so it's easier to follow. Sometimes I get confused. So right arm up over that left leg. That should be great. And coming on up to the other side. Should be left arm over right leg now for you. And coming on up. Crisscrossing those legs. Bringing those arms to clasp behind you. So interlocking those fingers and stretching those arms as long as you can go without releasing or unlocking those fingers. Stretching that chest. Bringing it around front, same thing. Stretching, pulling at that chest. We're gonna come to standing. Putting that butt in the air first. Slightly bending those standing knees and rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Whew. Right. Quick stretch with those quads. And other, just enjoying the stretches, enjoying that breath. You did it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shake those arms out. And let me know what you think in the comments below. We'd love to hear more from you. Just a quick tricep stretch. We worked them, we didn't stretch them, so let's make sure we stretch those. Arm over that elbow. Other side. We're gonna take 2 breaths, and then you're done. Okay. Deep breath in. And out. One more deep breath in. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a ball today, and I can't wait to see you next week.